The Isle has always been called a horror survival game, and although it's questionable whether or not the Isle is either of these, the day-night cycle is an important part of these elements. It helps to create suspense and fear quite naturally, while also providing some players with a unique experience and set of advantages. As it is now, however, the night system is more of a pain than anything else. Within the current roster, one species is directly benefited by 50% of the cycle, while the rest suffer. Troodon. Say what you will about this guy, but Troodon is adapted to be a night hunter, at least presumably. The issue is that with the current map being nothing but dense jungle and tall grass, turning on night vision makes it easier to see and fend off Troodons. I will literally turn on night vision in the middle of the day to see them better and not have to deal with their skin patterns at all. If you have a system that makes everything glow with one click, small animals are incredibly disadvantaged in any fight, even if they are the ones who should be benefited by this the most. Growing up in the Isle can be rather difficult if you choose to spawn in center, but eventually, growing will be difficult. The cover of darkness helps with this problem, as quick predators won't be able to spot you from a mile away, but you also won't see them coming since your own night vision is much worse regardless of what species you pick due to your size alone. This is a huge problem. The few nighttime predators that exist are put at risk by the visuals displayed through night vision. They simply aren't scary if they appear as a bright blob as soon as they enter your vision range, even if that range is small. So how do you fix this? Well, it's simple. Remove night vision entirely, and give it solely to nocturnal predators. Upping the brightness of the entire cycle will prevent people from getting lost or being entirely stuck during the night, as Path of Titans does quite well. For the nocturnal predators, your vision will turn green and feel very unique and immersive, while also highlighting prey and predators in a bright hue, so that you have a much easier time hunting them and have a more clear advantage at night. The second issue is the cycle as a whole. It's unfair. Spending half the cycle catering to only a handful of playables is ridiculous at best, and although an uneven cycle isn't quite realistic, it's necessary for the enjoyment of most people. No one likes being in the dark. YouTubers hate it, lone players hate it, group members trying to find each other hate it, everyone hates it. But the Isle is a horror survival game, supposedly. So having a period of darkness is technically required. I believe the cycle should work similarly to games like Minecraft, having a 2/3 and 1/3 split instead of the current 50-50 split. This way, the nighttime feels much less grueling and time-wasting, and more like an event that the player must survive through. This will also make night hunting a more challenging and rewarding experience, while also upping the action at night as a whole, while nervous players try to avoid a constant onslaught of predators trying to get a kill before they lose their power. Anyways, I'd love to know your take on this topic, and I understand my points are entirely opinionated and theorized, which maybe wasn't made clear to everyone in my last video. Anyways, make sure you get a good sleep tonight, and have a good one, bro.